guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers again. While I have plenty to do, I need to get a lawnmower engine tear down and then put a Pete Lombardi's 12.5 engine onto that riding mower. But then last night it was so hot. It was like 90 degrees. It seemed like it, you know? And so even at night, the house was really hot, you know, like 85 degrees or something like that inside. So I turned on the thermostat to cool, just like I do every year around this time, right? And then it was blowing for about a minute or so, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, you know? And so I'm like, oh no, you know, circuit breaker. I went to check the circuit breakers. No, nothing. Batteries in the thermostat, it was fine. It clicks when you click it to, you know, cool. But then this thing didn't make any noise or just stopped running. So I checked out YouTube, and they told me that it's a run capacitor. It said 95% of all problems where the AC doesn't turn on is called a run capacitor. So what they told me to do was, number one, you got this box over here, right? I've never messed with an air conditioning system before. Never. But I was watching the videos, and they said that it's a very common problem. You just take this out, right? I guess this disconnects the power from this thing. So I just leave that there. Then they said that it's very easy to take off the panel. I'm thinking the panel is here because this is the only one that has like a place where stuff to go. That side over there, it's just basically the frame. I'm just going to take this door off. Let's see what I can find. They said that if you see the capacitor and it kind of bubbles up on the end, it means that some kind of fluid in there or something like that is just gone. Don't eat that. Damn it. Hey, no digging, no digging. Stop digging. Alright. Whoa, that's it. Stop digging. Crazy dog. Alright, so sometimes there's like an electric charge, so I just want to make sure. Boba, get out of the way. Yeah, now you can't dig. All right, let me put you guys closer so you can see what I'm seeing. Never ever done this before in my life, so. I don't see anything that looks like what they had. This is the capacitor. There's a black thing that looks like a capacitor, but I've seen in the videos that that they have two capacitors, you know? One black one and one silver one. I don't have a silver one. Mine's black. You know, I'm a little confused. I'll tell you what. That's all got to be cleaned out, man. This makes the air conditioning inefficient with all that crap on there, you know? I don't know what that is. Is that the compressor? Some kind of filter there? Alright, so the top part here. I don't know what that is. think that's the capacitor, because that's what it looks like. But it's supposed to have two. Everybody says has to have two. The other one's black, and it's like some kind of fluid, which is no good. I'm thinking I should just take that out and see. They said could have a charge or something like that, so to do this. They said it was easy to remove, but I'm not sure if I'm removing the right one. I mean, this looks like the capacitor, but why don't I have the other thing? I think I'm supposed to have another thing. I don't have another thing. I don't want to remove this thing yet since I don't know exactly. Ah, okay. Here we go. York capacitor, 45.3 MFD, 370 Hvac, 50 to 60 hertz. This looks old. I mean, how can I tell it's bad, you know? They said that this part here kind of bubbles up and looks warped and stuff. But, I don't think it's supposed to be leaking. You know, this looks like that there's some deterioration here from rust and stuff. This is definitely very old, and they said that it shouldn't last more than 20 years. Wait a minute. This purple thing just came off, and I don't remember where it went. You know, I could always check the video, huh? See, that's right. Gotta check the video. Anyway, so I'm thinking I just need to change this and see what happens, you know? In the meantime, I don't know how I'm gonna get this stuff off. Just a little brush or something, because I don't want to ruin the fins either, you know? So all this grass and stuff, you know, all around it. So I'm thinking that's it. I have to go get a capacitor. 45.3 MFD. Got this fine bristled brush, and it seems like this works out pretty well. Getting it pretty easily. Coming off pretty good. Sorry, pretty well. I'm thinking I might have to take this whole thing apart and do the same thing around, because they got these things everywhere. It's on all four sides, it appears. So if this is dirty, the other's got to be dirty too, you know? Look at all that crap on there, huh? I just hope that this is the problem, because if it's not the problem, I mean, from logic you would think it's the problem, since this thing looks super old, right? And it's got like rust build up on the bottom, and almost like it leaks a little, you know? So you know this is old, right? So logic has it that this is the problem. It may not be the problem. They also said that you could turn on your AC and then come outside, and if you hear electricity buzzing, you know, you take a screwdriver or a stick and and you help the blade move, and then if it moves, it's definitely this problem. It's that this is not accumulating enough charge to, you know, give it a the word I'm looking for here, a jolt. That's what it is. A jolt. I'm assuming this is the tank to put your Freon. Doesn't really look like a compressor motor. Or it could be, not sure. So yeah, you know, I like to try different things, you know. It's nice and clean now. See that? Now I'm thinking I should try to take this entire housing off so I can clean the other sides. So I proceeded to take off these nuts over here, and then I noticed that it goes all the way around, and then over there too. I'm like, how am I gonna get those off, you know? I mean, you can, but it'll take me forever, you know? So that's all one piece. So then I took a better look at the fins on the inside, and they're clean. I don't understand why these, I mean, you know, some little chunks of stuff, but I mean, for the most part though, they're clean. They're not covered with that stuff. They're free and clear. So I don't understand why only that side has a ton of stuff caked on there, and these don't. You know, they're clear. I don't get it. Huh. Well, that's fine. If it's clear, then I don't need to do it. But these things, they were caked on, you know what I'm saying? Lots of dirt and stuff. So I guess I'm going to go online and order this. Or I could go to Home Depot. Alright, so it's been 2 days since I last took this apart. And I ordered a run capacitor. I think it was like $15 or something off eBay. And then like a couple hours later, he cancels my order and says, oh, we're out of stock. I say, why do you list something that you don't have? You know what I mean? And then he doesn't take it down, he still keeps it up. So people are going to keep buying it, and he doesn't have it. So, you know, retarded. Anyway, so I just looked up the same 45.3, whatever, and I ordered this from supplyhouse.com. Holy cow. Let me tell you. Number one, it was only like total like $13, I think. Didn't even show me the price. It was like $7 plus $5 shipping, something like that. You ready for this? I ordered it like today is Thursday, right? Or today's Friday. Today's Friday. I ordered it Wednesday morning. I got it Thursday night. That's like overnight, man. Like crazy fast shipping, okay? It's like I press the button and then the doorbell rings, you know? It's like that. Anyway, so this is called Titan Pro. 45.3 MFD. It's a 440/370 VAC. I have no idea what that means. But it's a 45.3, which is what I need. 60 and 50 hertz, 370 Hvac. That's exactly what it says on this thing. That stuff looks exactly the same, right? It's got a Rheem on it, a C. I think C means common. Fan. It's all on the same circuit, but it's got a lot of prongs on it, you know. I know enough to know that if they're all connected, it's the same. I don't know that much, but I know that. I just put this cover back on so it wouldn't get wet, you know, from rain or whatever. Alright, so looky here. I'm just going to say it, alright? Rheem is purple, okay? Common, C, is orange. And I guess brown is the fan, okay? Rheem. I'm just going to disconnect it. I don't know nothing else. Okay, so there's let me get you closer. Alright, so the brown went over here. Purple went over there. And the common, two orange ones. So orange is common. Remember that. Purple is Rheem. And brown, even though I don't see fan. Yep, I see it, fan. So brown is fan. There it is right there. It looks identical. Same size too. Same circumference, diameter. So 45.3. This is 45.3 MFD. Plus or minus 5% on this. This says it's 440 or 370. This is 370. This says 60/50 hertz. This is 50-60 hertz. It's got a Rheem part and a York part. It says here no PCBs protected. 10,000 AFC. This is protected. 10,000 AFC. So this should work, you know. And again, this only cost me like $13 shipped overnight. That's better. I mean, I tried to look it up at Home Depot, but it's online. They don't have it in stock, you know. They don't have like every damn capacitor in stock. I mean, they should. All right, here we go. I'm going to connect it now. If this doesn't work, right, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to call my buddy George Wong over at Mr. Air New York City. Check him out on Instagram. He's a specialist when it comes to AC, ductless air conditioning heating and air conditioning units. The ductless ones, it's one unit, goes in each room, and it has a separate compressor on the outside of the window, right? It's heat and air conditioning. If I didn't already have central AC, I would do it. Because there are times when I'm in a room, like all day, but the whole house is being controlled. You know what I'm saying? Is being cooled. You know, I do have two zones, you know, upstairs and wait a minute. No, I only have one zone for central AC. When it's on, the whole house has to be cooled. So that's a waste, you know what I'm saying? If you had ductless air conditioning units, you can just power up what rooms you plan on using, you know what I mean? All right, where were we? Purple is Rheem, right? Yeah, purple is Rheem. Alright, brown was fan. You know, maybe I should pop this in here first. That's what I'll do. I'll pop this in here first. Where were those clips? You know what I mean? How does this thing stay in there? Where are those clips that I had? I only have screws. I don't have any clips. Looks like the screws will hold it down, but I mean, I could have sworn there was something else. Whatever. Alright, look. I got to stay on target here, okay? Purple is Rheem. Brown is fan. There's only one tab for fan. And common, 2 orange on common. Alright. I mean, how much easier can you get, right? I mean, that was pretty easy. And I'll just put these 2 bolts down. It seems to hold the sides of the canister down so, you know, it doesn't vibrate or nothing. I'm sorry, it doesn't vibrate or anything. As we sit here, Boba is eating the box to that canister. That's okay. He wants to eat paper, it's fine by me. You can't stop him, because he'll find paper anywhere and eat it. Dogs poo stuff out like in a day anyway, you know? Alright, look. That's it. Supposedly, this is finished. Now, I'm going to put that thing in here. You know what thing I'm talking about. I don't even know where that thing is now. I have to go find it. This is the thing. It's supposed to connect the power. Okay. I'm going to run upstairs and turn it on and see what happens. Alright. Well, I went upstairs to turn on the AC. It's colder than what it's set at, so I had to override it and put it lower than what the temperature was in the house. So it clicked. Got nothing. I'm not going to touch anything. I'd be a nut to touch anything. I might have to call my friend George and figure out what's wrong. They said sometimes you got to spin the blades to get it going, but I don't even hear buzzing sounds. You know what I mean? You're supposed to hear at least sounds that it's working, you know? I don't know what any of these damn wires are for. I think something might have burned out, because if you look over here, this brown wire here is kind of chewed up, and it may have touched or grounded something, or fried something, or that's what I'm thinking. That's not good news, man. I thought maybe I would be able to fix this by myself, you know. But I don't hear anything, man. It's just not working. What could... burnt up motor, maybe? I don't hear anything. Well, I'm going to send this video to my friend George over at Mr. Air New York City, and let him tell me what the hell to do. So until I can figure it out, this is it. If any of you guys can help me out with this, please let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. So it took a while, but all it took was a couple of polio string cheeses, and he got it. Come on, Boba! Boba! Come on! Boba! There you go. Good job, Bubba. Yeah. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Also, follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers.
Yeah.
Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on the next one. Have a great day.
Next time on blowers and...
See, you just screwed that all up. I take two.
Henry, see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Yeah.